UN boosts 2020 budget for Myanmar war crime probes. Bangladesh protests at Japan stands on Rohingyas genocide. The United Nations General Assembly adopted a $307 billion operating budget, which for the first time includes funding for the investigation of war crimes in Syria and Myanmar. The budget represents a slight increase from 2019's figure of $2.9 billion. These include the Observer Mission in Yemen, a political mission established in Haiti, the investigation of crimes committed in Syria since the outbreak of civil war in 2011, and in Myanmar after the 2017 crackdown on the Rohingya minorities. For the first time, the budgets for the Syrian and Myanmar investigations, which were previously financed by the voluntary contributions, will in 2020 transfer to the UN and Secretariat budget and will receive compulsory contributions from the 193 member states. Russia proposed multiple amendments during negotiations in the Committee on Budgetary Questions meeting and the General Assembly plenary session. At each vote, Russia, Syria, Myanmar, and their supporters, including North Korea, Iran, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, were outvoted. They all stated that disassociated themselves from references to investigative mechanisms in the adopted resolutions. The government has protested against Japan's stance that no genocide was committed against ethnic and religious minority Rohingyas, people in Rakhine of Myanmar. Foreign Ministry Secretary M. Khurshid Alam on Monday afternoon communicated the protest at a meeting with Japanese ambassador in Bangladesh, Ito Naoki, at the Foreign Ministry, according to diplomatic sources. The Bangladesh authorities made the protest as the Japanese ambassadors to Myanmar, Ichiro Maruyama, said at a press conference in Yangon on December 26 that Japan believed that there is no genocide in Myanmar. We are praying and hoping that ICJ will not issue a ruling for provisional measures involving genocide against Rohingya people, he said. The Bangladesh government made the protest on the grounds that it is seriously affected by the Rohingya crisis created by forced deportation, atrocity crimes, and the genocide of Rohingya people, saying that the matter is now at International Court of Justice and International Criminal Court, diplomats said. A UN-mandated independent fact-finding commission concluded that the attacks on the Rohingya people were carried out with genocidal intent. Not a single Rohingya person has returned to Rakhine, as Bangladesh and Myanmar took 2 attempts since the 2 countries signed 3 agreements in the last 2 years for facilitating the repatriation of the people who have crossed over to Bangladesh since October 2016. Rohingya people are unwilling to go back to Rakhine without guarantee of Myanmar citizenship, confirmation of their ethnic identity, and assurance of safety, security, and human rights under international supervision. For more videos, please subscribe our Vision English YouTube channel.